Hello everyone, this is the Bovine Terror, and today we will be playing Subnautica. Now, last time we tried to get on the Aurora, and didn't work out so well. We need a cutting tool, which I haven't found diamonds for, so haven't been able to do that. The Mushroom Forest is here, and I'd love to explore this and scan some things, because there's a lot of new things to scan here, so I would like to do that. Also, once we're done scanning things here, I will read a lot of the PDA files that we have on things that we scanned. But yeah, come here, Jellyray. Stop running away. Get that rhyme. Come here. Stop it. Yeah, cool. Alright. What's this? Tree spawn. Well, we can't scan it? That's so lame. What is a tree spawn? Okay, this might be me, and I'm kind of curious. Is it... No? What... Why can't you scan that? That's so dumb. A tree leech? Alright. Scan you. I'm gonna try that. I love the sounds they make. They're so cool. Okay, really fast. I want to get out and swim around and see if there's anything else to scan in here. Like you? No, can't scan you. I love the sounds they make. They're so pretty. I mean, they're creepy as shit, and they're really scary, but they're so cool. See, why it says what these are, but you can't scan them? Why couldn't you scan them? That's dumb, and it's lame. And they produce light. I want to know what they are. Hull fragment, cool. I didn't know that was here. Nice. Okay, that's one. We should look around. Ooh, is this a creature egg? Ooh, is my inventory really full? Yes. I should have unloaded everything back at the base. In fact, I'm gonna do that real fast because we still got some time before the sunbeam gets here, and I want to be able to collect stuff, and I want to come back here. Ow, crap! Sorry, trees. And I want to visit this when it is day. Wait, more. I think these are. Yeah, they're hull fragments. I think we almost have enough for a Cyclops. Yeah, we do. I think this will give us our Cyclops blueprint. Yes.
New blueprint acquired.
Cool. Reefbacks? Where are you? You sound good. There you guys are. I love reefbacks. They're so cool. They're probably the best animals in this game. They're just so cool. I don't know how you could not like reefbacks. Okay, so the part that you guys just saw is stuff of my recording that worked. And the hour and a half after, between the part you guys just saw and right now, is all destroyed. Something happened with the audio and totally messed it up. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it happened. I have no clue what happened, but the audio is totally messed up. You can't hear my voice at all in the next hour and a half of footage that I had. So, as you can see, we're here. The counter for the sunbeam is gone because the sunbeam got exploded. So, I'm going to just kind of quickly summarize what happened in the last episode. And I read all the data banks of all the things that I missed in a while, so I'm going to read those, and then I'm going to just summarize what happened here, and then we're going to go from there, because I can't recreate what happened. I mean, I already saved the game. I don't know how to go back and fix it from here, and to be quite honest, I don't really want to, because there was a lot of the footage that I did record for that hour and a half that afterwards I was like, I don't really want to keep all of this. There's a lot of it I want to get rid of. So, I'm just going to explain what happened because there's too much. I'm not going to go back through everything, and a lot of it wasn't that important, at least for what we're doing, because this game's been out for a while. People have played through the story. People have, this isn't even my first time playing it, so it's not like or my first time seeing this story, so it's not like I'm missing anything. I have seen all of this story multiple times on YouTube channels and things like that. So I know what happens. It's not like it's a surprise for me. It's not like you're seeing me react to all this stuff. You're just not. I've done all this. So essentially what happened is the sunbeam was here. I came over here. I gathered a handful of supplies. I think I got the grav trap, and I finished that blueprint, which, whatever. And I got here, I ran around, I scanned everything I could find on the island. I went all through that mountain and all the caves that are in there. They're not terribly interesting, to be honest. I think the most interesting thing is the underwater cave, which I'll talk about in just a second. But I looked through all that, I scanned as much as I could. I scanned a Skyray, sorry. That's another thing. I kept calling them Sky Rats, and I don't know, I just read it wrong, and I thought it said Sky Rat, and I was wondering why it was a Sky Rat. I had no clue why they were called that, but they're Sky Rays, actually, and so I scanned those guys. That was kind of a bitch to do, but it was kind of funny watching. But you can't see it now because you can't hear me talking, and it's just me running, chasing after them for a while. So, anyway, then the sunbeam came, the cannon turned toward it, fired at it, destroyed it, which you guys can watch in other places, because, sorry, I'm not going to try to figure out how to go back and do that. It was too much work, too much effort. I'm just not going to. Hi, Skyray. How are you? I went inside, I explored. Inside, I picked up some more. Go over. Okay, I picked up some more purple tablets, and I picked up. Whoa. Okay, I picked up some ion cubes, and I deactivated all the shields that were in there. In the caves, I picked up a lot of lithium and diamonds, so I'm going to be able to do stuff with that. That's pretty much what I did. I scanned a handful of new plants. I scanned a handful of artifacts from the aliens, like there was a doomsday weapon in one of the rifles. To be honest, I don't think any of that stuff is all that important, so I'm not going to go back over it again. I just wanted to kind of tell you guys what happened. That was that hour and a half I spent exploring the caves, chasing the sky rays, coming over here, and then doing stuff with that. So that's basically what I did. There wasn't anything spectacular that happened. I would have liked the footage, because some of it was nice, but, that's okay. I don't need it. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm reading all the entries for the things that I missed, because there's some entries that I actually think are kind of cool, and I want to read about them and talk about them. So, we're going to go to the indigenous life forms, we're going to look at them, and the first one that we scanned that I haven't read yet are tree mushrooms. So, tree mushrooms. Analysis of these large organic structures reveals a microcosm of cooperating, cohabiting, and competing life forms. The main trunk is a species of coral, some colonies up to 50,000 years old, which is really old and it's really, really cool. The caps which line it share more in common with earth fungi. Other organisms grow on the structure wherever there is space and light. Surrounding waters are dense with herbivorous life forms in the 1 mm to 10 mm range, to the extent that larger herbivores appear to have mostly abandoned the area. So then the next one was the bone shark, which I think we filmed a few episodes ago, and I just have forgotten to talk about it. We'll do it now. So, a large and powerful predator that lives in small groups and fiercely defends its hunting grounds. Thickly armored exoskeleton, which, yeah, very, very, very thickly armored exoskeleton. Suggests defensive adaptation either to larger predators or in-species aggression. Marked similarity to the segmented exoskeleton of the sand shark, suggesting a relatively recent common ancestor. I'm kind of upset that the video broke, so I'm not able to read very well, I'm sorry. Which is interesting, because that means that which makes a lot of sense, because the bonefish and the sand shark, both of these kind of exoskeletal things, I mean, they're really different. I mean, they're quite separated if they are related, but, I mean, they're probably more related than maybe a biter that doesn't have that exoskeleton, or the crash fish, or the, stalkers, whatever, things like that. Now, here's a really weird thing. I didn't know the crash fish were carnivores. And I'm extra confused because I don't know what they eat, and nothing in here says what they eat. Large eyeballs. Consistent with high light sensitivity, likely for hunting of luminescent prey in low light environments. Which makes sense. They were usually in deeper waters, and so they would want to have low light vision, so that makes sense. Generally slow and unresponsive as a means of energy conservation, they will act with uncompromising speed and aggression against any threat to their territory. Avoid, may be distracted by light sources. So, yeah. Alright, so the next one is the Mesmer. These guys are really cool. I really like the Mesmers. These are really, really neat guys. So, Mesmer. Small carnivorous life form with a unique hunting mechanism that enables it to hypnotize its foes. Outer wings. The Mesmer swims using a number of wings which can be angled up and forward on approaching its prey. Tiny lenses on the surface can be tilted independently to create mesmerizing patterns which flood the victim's brain with enticing messages, interpreted in whatever form is most convincing by the target. Which, I think, yeah, when we first saw this, it did draw me in, it made it so I can't move, and it was talking to me and things like that. So, yeah, it was cool. And then outer shell. The Mesmer can open the jaw-like recess in its protective outer shell in order to share its beauty, do not resist. Which, I really wish you got my reaction for that, because I didn't know it said that, and that's so cool. That is so cool that it breaks your PDA and makes you do that. I mean, that's just so cool. That's so cool. So, anyway, that was just a really, really neat thing there. So, yeah, assessment, draw closer, which is also really cool. So, I really like that guy. So, yeah. Alright, herbivores, small, we have Jellyray. This species has adapted to low light environments with a translucent, luminescent body. Luminescent body. This adaptation may help to light up the surrounding area for foraging, ward away predators, and identify the organism to others of its kind. Light sensitivity. Smaller creatures have been seen swimming in the Jellyray's wake to take advantage of the light source for their own ends, and the ray itself will approach light sources, perhaps mistaking them for others of its own species. Assessment, inedible. So yeah, the Jellyrays are really cool. I really love how they look. Skyrays. The Skyray has a bird-like head and feathered wings which enable it to fly. Skyrays are commonly found circling floating structures and rarely venture far out to sea. They will perch on dry land but are prone to flee on approach. And because of some weird bug, when they perch, they float above what they're perching on for maybe a foot or two. It's kind of funny. Wings. Although its wings give it some resemblance in silhouette to the waterborne rays on 4546b, analysis shows no greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the Skyray appears to have split off the evolutionary tree much earlier than most, which is very, very helpful for us. Diet. Largely seed-based. Skyrays have not been observed diving for food, which implies that they rely on land-based plants for their survival. Assessment presence may indicate nearby dry land. So yeah, Skyrays are cool. They're very, very cool. I like them a lot. Okay, Scavengers and Parasites. Alright, Cave Crawler. These guys are really annoying. I don't really like these guys very much. Agile Territorial Carrion Feeder. Well adapted to both land and sea. Gas Exchange Membrane. Absorbs essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation. Which is interesting, because I thought they were eyes. I thought they were just weird eye creatures that walked around like that, but they're not. Evidently, that's just how they breathe. But yeah. And then mandibles. This species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Assessment, necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. So the next one... not you. You're really cool, though. And, okay, I've never seen a rock grub before. I've never heard that they existed, but evidently they've been in the game for a really long time. I just didn't even notice. Somehow I never learned about them. But, yeah. Cave bush. A purple luminescent species which grows well on hardy terrain away from sunlight. Now, here's the thing. It's a plant. It's literally a plant that doesn't use sunlight somehow? That doesn't make sense. Also, the structures that they're showing on this are literally just this structure. I don't know if I think you can see my mouse, but this structure on the left here with these little branching things, it's literally just a bryozoan. I mean, this is bryozoan structure. It's just really clearly a bryozoan structure, and with a root system essentially. I mean, that's what this is. So I don't see. This is why I don't like that they're calling them plants, because how are they living if they're not? If they like to live away from sunlight, it makes no sense. Like, that plants just can't exist like that. I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah, I really wish they'd just put this under animals, because bryozoans, that would have made everything work correctly. But yeah, anyway, we'll continue. I don't know how that's gonna fit into the evolutionary tree, because it makes absolutely no sense. Because you can't. I don't get it. I don't get what it's supposed to be. I guess they're just plants on this planet that don't do that. I don't know. Maybe plants on this planet have evolved to both photosynthesize and filter feed, I guess, with like these guys. I don't know, man. It's confusing to me. I don't get it. Oh, I stuck. Okay, this is the next one. A cave-dwelling tuber dotted with luminescent photosensitive eyes. These eyes may in some way direct the twisted growth of the stems themselves, possibly in reaction to other light sources, proximity of cave walls, or other environmental conditions. So yeah, these were really cool. I really like these guys. Having the eye stalk so they could kind of direct how they move is really, really cool, because plants do that now. I mean, they don't have eyes per se. They'll move their leaves to kind of direct them so that most of the surface area of the leaf has sunlight on them. That way they can photosynthesize better. So yeah, this one's cool. I like this one. Yeah. Okay, you next. Tiger plant. These guys shoot at you. This plant is adapted to sense fluctuations in the water at up to 15 meters, and is capable both of prehensile movement of its tubes, as well as the propelling of thorns at speeds of up to 10 meters per second. Although capable of incapacitating small herbivores, this plant lacks carnivorous digestive organs. Would-be predators caught in its defensive perimeter serve as a warning to other herbivores not to approach, and then as they decompose, they serve as fertilizer for the tiger plant. Which is cool. I like this. This is a neat idea. Tree leech. Parasitic fungus-like growth found attached to other life forms. An enzyme is released by the organism which dissolves a hole in the skin of the host from which it leaches nutrients directly. Outer tooth-lined jaw serves no identified purpose. May be used during a different stage of the organism's life cycle. Assessment: exploitable fungal enzymes. Now, I'm wondering, do we see a different stage of this organism's life cycle? And what does it look like? Is it an animal? Is it another plant-like thing? What does it look like? I'm really curious to see that. So I want to see what this organism's other life cycle is, and I want to know if we actually see it in this game. Otherwise, then maybe we never see it. But it'd be really cool if we do. So hopefully we do. The time capsules. These were just really cute, and I just wanted to read them. So the first one is called Care Package, and it's a picture of an aquarium with, I don't remember what the eel guys are called, but it's some electric eel thing. I don't remember exactly what they are, but yeah, one of those guys, or what their names are rather, but yeah, one of those guys in an aquarium. And it says Care Package. To whoever finds this, I hope you are doing well. If not, I might have just the thing for you. Fresh food wherever the currents may carry you, some clean water to quench your thirst, and maybe most importantly of all, a friend. I would have liked to send you my best friend Spike as well, but he refused to get into the capsule, so a picture of him will have to suffice. We wish you a safe journey and the best of luck. Endymion, Cray, and Spike. I love that. It's so cute. It's so cute. I love that so much. It's just such a cute little thing. And then the other time capsule said, green thumbs. Don't worry, I'm sure it will come off eventually, which is just cute. And someone's grown a whole bunch of stuff. Now, here's the thing with the time capsules. So if you go to this, and it says, these sturdy containers are designed to store written and photographic evidence for later retrieval, in addition to a number of small items. Time capsules are often fabricated by maroon survivors seeking either to aid those who find themselves in the same predicament in the future, or to leave evidence of their plight, which may be found long after their bodies have disintegrated. Most emergency escape vehicles are equipped with a time capsule by default, usually found in the cockpit, and be jettisoned on takeoff. Altera requests time capsules be stocked with tools and resources which will aid those who may discover them in the future. Now, I know that at the very end of the game when you get in the rocket and you take off, you jettison a time capsule. Now, here's the real question. Were these time capsules given by people? And this is another, I think this is where I got all those weird items from, because I was really confused. I had a bunch of weird items like blood oil and deep sea mushrooms and some other things. I have no clue where I got those from, but I think I got them from this Green Thumbs time capsule, and I think that's why I have that. So I think that's where that came from. And then this one, also with Spike, the electric eel dude. Now, are these people who jettisoned off the planet and escaped? And they left time capsules here? Or are these people who left them just in hopes that somebody else would find them one day? The Green Thumbs, I think, could go either way. I don't really see much evidence here for that, in that regard. This one, however, the care package, this really seems like somebody who escaped. Because they talk about, we wish you a safe journey, best of luck. I hope you're doing well. If not, I have some stuff for you kind of thing. And, I would have liked to send my best friend Spike, but he wouldn't get in the capsule. Why would he want to send Spike if he wasn't leaving the planet? Why would he do that? He would probably want to stay with Spike. He would want to keep Spike if he were still on the planet. So this, to me, makes me think that Endymion Cray escaped the planet and left this here. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. So, next time will be an episode that's not broken. So, yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, so, thank you all for watching, and have a great, great life, everyone.